I was pimping, wasn't I? I was pimping. I was pimping, y'all. I was pimping. Wait. We'll do it again. I almost had it down back to y'all. That pimping thing. Like, y'all look kind of far away. Y'all a long ways away. All right, so I'm gonna bring y'all closer. How about this close? Yeah. Make sure you get this in. Ooh. They for sale too. I'm gonna talk. Go to my other video, check it out. But today, we're gonna be right here. This is where we at right here today. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna talk about today the jazz bass against the PJ. Now, I did a video on this a couple years ago. I did say a couple years ago. Today, we're gonna do another one. I'm gonna use my custom jazz bass that I put together and my 1980 JB player. It's an 80, I think it's like an 82, but it has the PJ setup with the EMGs. My jazz bass has the Arrow setup with the Kid Smith Armstrong. Now the JB player has PJ, but the old EMG selects. I put a tone monster in it, so now that ain't the only thing. Let's look at the back of it. This is Hootie, in case y'all didn't know. I'm using the Andrew Goucher AG 1000 Pro. This is the Pro amp, the Andrew Goucher AG 1000. I'm also using the Mark Bass 151 New Yorker. I love this combo because the 151 calms the Andrew Goucher AG down. That AG 1000, Andrew, yes sir, but it's top end heavy, and I'm not too much of a top end guy. I want to hear my bass up, but I want to hit it cleanly and clearly. That's what Andrew Heads does, but I want it also to calm down a little bit, so that's what the Mark Bass does. The Mark Bass is like a sexy Italian cabinet that has that sexy Italian kind of vibe. Look, I hope I said that right. Sexy Italian kind of vibe. Yeah. All right, so let's get into it. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna use is my JB player. Let's look at it. 1982. This is 8082. It's got volume blend, bass and treble. Okay? Volume blend, bass and treble. It's got a lot of war paint. It's set up like a regular jazz. In case you guys didn't know, back in the 80s, the JB player was the beast of all beasts. What it did, and it did it well, was it whether it was a P bass or a jazz bass or PJ bass. This happened to be the PJ bass. This is a great find for me. When I saw it online, I jumped on it immediately because the JB player was, to me, like the epitome of a Fender Jazz or a Fender P bass that most of the time you couldn't afford. All right, first thing I want to do is tune it. Okay, give me a little trusty tuning. Plug it in. The good thing about the AG 1000, it has a mute on it, and it has all kinds of stuff. I can't even tell you what it got, but power is one of them. So we're gonna tune this up real quick, right? Y'all don't mind me turning my back to you. Okay. Now, the first thing we'll do is turn. Now, let me explain something about this bass. I said it had a tone monster in it, and I do mean that. It does have a tone monster. But the tone monster that it has in it is the PTE, all right? It has the whole tone monster. It has the volume and blend, that's tone monster, and the PTE, which is like, you can get all kinds of sounds by just dialing it. I think it has like 10 setups of dials. All right, so first thing we want to do is, this bass is passive. In case y'all didn't know, this is a passive bass. All right, so we're gonna hit the front pickup first. Oh yeah. And I got the PTE, all the dials, all the way back into bass. All right. That is the P sound. Now the neck on this bass is absolutely phenomenal. So if you got a JB player, you need to hold on to it, because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's all of that. And watch me dial in. I'm just dialing in the P. You hear it cleaning up? That was the last dial. Watch the J. Start from the beginning, from the bottom. Here's the J. You hear the balls coming in? Now, if you put those two together, you get this. So, basically, I said something wrong at the beginning. This is the rear. Wait. Yeah, I was right. So I was right at the beginning. So that's both of them. Sorry, guys. I ain't played this in so long. This is the PJ setup in passive mode. There's the middle. Now, what we're gonna do, what I want you to do is I want you to listen to the quality of a PJ, and then I'm gonna pick up the jazz bass, and you can distinct that the PJ has a little bit more tightness in it, because you got that P more dominant than that J. Yeah. When you get into the thumping part is a little bit different. Check it out. It's a little bit more crispier and throatier. So you got crispier and throatier on the PJ. Now, let's pick up the J bass. turn everything off. Rear pickup. Dialing in the bass to detent. Dialing the treble to detent. Front pickup. You dialing in, everything is off. And then you dial in the bass at detent. You can hear the power in this bass already. Now let's dial in treble to detent. That's just the P pickup itself. Now let's take both pickups, take them off. This without the excuse me. This without the preamp on. Now we're gonna dial the pickup. We're gonna dial the treble in to detent. We're gonna dial the bass in at detent. A lot of people say it's not even a match because the Ken Smith preamp is a lot more ballsier. I get it. So why don't I do it without the preamp turned in? So I just turn treble off, mids off, or I can do this. Just pull it out, and now I'm in passive mode. So in passive mode, to be with that bass, here's what this jazz bass sounds like. Arrow pickups. Now, here is rear pickup. Front pickup. Both pickups. And there you have it. I hope this helps somebody because I'm sitting there going like, man, both of these basses sounds amazing. I'm just saying, man. But basically, I want you guys to see the t-shirts, but I just want to do something that I ain't want you to say, hey, man, I got t-shirts for sale. I ain't want to do that. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to see some of both the basses at the same time. Keep praying for the Hobo Depot. Keep praying for the Queen and I. We need your prayers, y'all. Every morning I try to be out here hitting the pavement, guys, just for you and your family. Shatakala! We out. Peace.